Hello everyone. So today I am going to make another biker t-shirt design. So in my previous video I didn't use this one. I used some other elements and I told you that do not use this kind of vectors like the center point or anything that is easily recognizable. So then I get some questions like, then how can we make this kind of designs when it's necessary to use a bike or something like this. So today I'm going to make a video with this vector here, but when we are using this kind of designs we need to really add a lots of other elements in our design so that it looks like this is just a part of a small part of our design, not the centerpiece. And that is how you can make a really good design without getting any copyright problems. So for this design I am going to use that bike here. As you can see, I make a small rectangle that is the ratio of 4500 into 5400. So whatever I will do that inside this area. Then here is some text I took from Google from different biker t-shirt designs. I'm going to use them in my design. So this vintage racing, this is going to be the center point of my design. Then other designs, other words will just follow my design. So for making this kind of designs we need to, I want to make it a look like really vintage scripted font. So I have a font called Bon Bold. This is a really good font and I like this font because this font has a lots of different alternative options. Like for making that or like selecting that alternative fonts, you can look for here whatever I am pressing. So I need to press shift T, that will open the task type tool. And then if I select on any font or any character, any letter here, then I can open this panel, glyphs panel, to use the alternative font for that. So I need to find the alternative font for my T. You can see these are some alternative fonts for T. If I just double click here, that will apply to my font. Then for like G I can find, or maybe like for R, whatever font you want or letter you want, you can just select that and then double click here, that font will apply. So I just made some changes here with this font here. I already changed some of the character to save times. You will find every option in this panel, and if you don't have that panel opened, go to window, then type, then in the character you will find this option glyphs. Just check this, you will get a option. You will get this option to choose different fonts. So as you can see, this is now going to be the centerpiece of my design text here. I want to place it like this, and then I will place my bike design. But as I told you that bike should be a little part of my design, not the main part. So that is the reason I want to make everything bigger but the bike smaller. And then I can simply choose my any of this font from here, maybe this one. Okay, for this one I need to use a font like a slab font or a like a font roper serif, but I used that one in my previous video, so let's use another font. Okay, this geared slab thin regular, this is bold. Okay, extra bold, not bold is good. This is a really good font. You can find that on Google, search on Google, or keep on post on my group, I will give you that one. So I'm going to use this one in this point, like making a centerpiece just like this. As you can see, that is looking good. So this is going to be the, okay, maybe I can do something more with this vintage racing font. Just go to transform, share, and then make it vertical, then increase it with like -10 degree, make it -10 degree, it will look like this. That is good for me. Now if I bring that down like this, just like this, then it will look something more interesting than placing it in the in like flat way. So that's good for me. Now I want to keep this one as it is, like in a bit lower. So as you can see, that is looking already good. This kind of text you have already seen in different t-shirt designs maybe. So I need to use all of this text because I need to as much element as possible, because I want to make this one like less important, and then it will be not be a copyrighted design if I add like something, some more elements in my design. So maybe this one legendary performance, I'm going to press I for eyedropper. If I click here, it will become that font and that size, so that is good for me. Let's make it a bit bigger, break it. So maybe I will use this one here like this as it is, but I make this ruler so that I can keep everything inside this design area. Now I am going to draw a rectangle here just like this. These are some effect you can use in your design. Press Ctrl B to paste that in back, and you can see my text is now in up, like in above, and then shape is on back. So if I select this shape and this text like this, then I can align them like center wise like this. Okay, so once they are centered, I can select them like this together. Then if I bring my pathfinder tool, then okay, let's not use pathfinder, use Ctrl X to cut, then select my text. Okay, let me show you. If you are using a CC version like CC 2015 or CC 2020, you will get this corner rounding options. Use that, that's a good option. But if you are using a CS version, then you are not going to get that option. So I'm going to use open the transparency for this text area here, this shape area here, then click on this clip and then press Ctrl F. That will place that text on exact same place where it was, but as you can see, this is not complete transparent because the text is red. So I'm going to make it black, and then it will become complete transparent just like this. So this text I am using just to fill this area so that it becomes a lots of work we did here or something like that. So live young die free, I am going to use this one in a cursive way maybe. So let's use a font called Anydoor is a good font. Okay, I need to make some changes here, like live young die free. Okay, that L is not looking good, so maybe this milky brush font will look good. That is not also looking good. That's my problem, guys. I cannot decide what will look good or not. So I'm going to place this one like this here. Then I need to, I don't want to make it this much bigger, like from this area to this area, then it will be very big and I will lose the space that is here. So let's use this one full of speed. Okay, let's not use that full of speed. Let's use another text here, like go fast or go home. That's a good text for t-shirt, biker t-shirt designs. Again, take the I and then click here to make it that for that font size. So that is good. I'm going to overlap them a little bit, this die for live young die free text and that. Okay, no clone there. Okay, I don't think this kind of script font is looking good, so let's use like norwester font, make it capital. Live young die free, I am going to make the space between them a bit bigger so that I can fill it in this area. Then if I break the font like this, okay, before breaking I need to make it smaller. I don't want to fill the full area here, just like this, maybe a bit. Okay, let's make it 0 here. That is good. Then break the font. Then I'm going to use this one, again break the font. Then I can simply make them same size just like this. So okay, maybe this one a little bit smaller because sorry, we can add this, same style for this one also. So I'm going to make another shape for this area. Then again I can make the round corner a bit rounded, then cut, paste in back, select my text. align it center wise like this, then bring your pathfinder, press alt and click here to delete it from the front. That is good for me. Now you can see we have some, I keep some space here because I want to add some elements there. Then I need to make it like a little bit space between the lines, and then if I select this three like this, okay, as we make some effect here for this one, we need to expand that, and then I can select this three, and then if I click, okay, is there a font in it? No font, no font. Okay, let's select them like this. Then if I just press here, you can see the option vertical distribute space. It will make the space between this line similar or same space. So that is good for me. Now I want to fill these areas with like some other elements from this area. So let's use something like maybe this wheel here. So let's copy that. I'm going to make it, I'm going to place it like this. As you can see, this is, but I want to make it like the same size of my shape here, just like this. Then I can simply, okay, as you can see there is a lots of space left, so I'm going to make it align with my that area, then maybe make it a bit smaller in size, then use it another, use it like this. Then once I am satisfied with the position, I need to select these two, then I'm going to align them together just like this. Then I can use my reflect option to make it reflect like that. So as you can see, that is looking not very good because this is overlapping my text here, so I need to make my text a bit smaller. Once that is smaller, I need to align these two center wise, then group, then these two centerize and group. Once these are in group, so I need to select these two group and my text here, then I can align them center wise and then distribute the space between them. You can see like this, but there is a lots of space left, so I can make it a bit bigger like this, so that will solve my problem. Then I need to select these three like this, and then I can make them a group, so it stays in a sorry for that, it stays in a same position like this. Then I can use another option, maybe like this one, we can use it, just press shift and rotate it like this, it will be, it will rotate like that, just like this. Then right click, transform, reflect, click on this copy, it will make a copy of that. I'm just placing it like this, then select these two, align them in bottom, then copy. So I'm going to use that one for my this area. As you can see, we have some area left here, but for this kind of designs, when we are overlapping one with another, we need to fix these areas. So I'm selecting these two here, pressing shift M for shape builder, then pressing alt and then erasing this area that is inside the first part. So you can see now it is looking very good on that area. So I need to again select them like this, making a group, then I can use them like this just to fill these areas, or maybe a bit bigger in size, so that is good for me. I can align them with my center position here with this right position, and then if I bring it on this left panel by pressing alt, and then if I select these two like this, I can align them center wise, and then if I select my this text group, distribute the center, you can see that is filling the space and looking good. So that is good for me. Now I need to, okay, I can make this one a bit smaller, maybe just like this. Then I can add another lines here, like the another ruler line here to make them all same size. Okay, I don't need that ruler line, I can simply erase this one, delete this one, and then I can select this one to make a copy here, just like this. Then I need to select these three again, align them center wise, distribute the space. You can see that is looking good, but I can make it a bit, okay, let's not make it smaller. Group them, and then if I bring them a bit down like this, or maybe I can select these three again because they are three different group now. I can distribute the space just like this. So this area is done. We just wanted to make some fill part to fill these areas. Now as you can see, okay, this one is now in a font mode. I need to break that. This one is in font also. I'm breaking, okay, let's, before breaking that, I'm keeping a copy here because I will need that later. So as you can see, this is my bike is now overlapping with my text here. So these three are a group, but I need to align them all together. So I'm selecting everything, then align them center wise, and then I can fix the position to keep it in the center, everything in the center. Then I can select my bike like this. Then I'm going to make a offset path for it, just like it. Maybe, okay, 70 pixel is too much. I was working on another design, so 10 pixel is also too much. Let's use 5 pixel, maybe that's good. Let's cut this and then select my vintage text here, open transparency, paste in front, Ctrl F. So once that is in front and in also pure black, you can see this is cutting out, like giving a cutout effect of my with my text there. So that is good. Now I need to fill these areas like this empty space here. So for filling those areas, we can use this kind of text here, like full of speed. So I'm going to use this one in also. Okay, I need to use that Norwester font because this font is in that style. So I'm going to use it full of speed. So I'm going to break this font first of all, then I can use it like as it is with this roller point here, because all I am trying to do is just fill the areas that is empty in my design, and that is the way we are not going to get any copyright problems, because this is going to be lots of text inside our design. So that is good. Now as you can see, right halt, right fast, these two we can use like filling the areas. For this kind of areas, right halt, right fast, I'm going to make them this same font, and that is good, but we need to select them and align them together. Okay, let's create a badge here so that it looks like that is not just placed randomly. So take a ellipse like this, then select the ellipse, go to offset path, create a bigger ellipse like 10 point, then press OK. Now press shift X to convert that into a stroke mode, as you can see like this. Then I am going to break that, as that is a stroke. Once broken, I can select this two, then cut, paste in back, Ctrl B, but in a bit smaller size, just like this. Okay, that's not a problem, sorry for that. Selecting these two, then I am selecting my text here, right halt, right fast. So align them center wise, then place them inside our badge here. That will give it a look like this is a vintage kind of badge we create just like this maybe. Then select everything like this, use your, okay, sorry for that, it is hard to make this kind of effect. We should make a compound path, but I'm going to cut it, then select this to make a group, open the transparency, paste in front. It will work for us. The effect is created, and that is not waste of time now. Now as you can see, this is, here we make that right hard, right fast. We are going to make another effect on this side, like this one. I'm going to place it like this in a smaller size maybe. Then I'm going to erase this one, as I want to make it same size, just like this. Then maybe another one, this area here. So I'm going to make it right fast. So I'm going to take this fast text, paste it like this, then pick eyedropper to make it that size, then break it, cut it. Let's use our transparency, select this group, You can see inside transparency we have this text. I'm erasing that one and pasting this one. So as we made it a little smaller, I can fix the size like this. Okay, maybe I think that is looking good. Let's select this to make it center wise, maybe a bit smaller. So that is good for me. Now click here to turn off the transparency. Now that is good. Now for this area I can just simply create some more elements, like, okay, let's make a badge here, another badge here. Let's just show you guys some other working options. Like, let's make a square like this, then I'm going to rotate it like this. Then again I'm going to select my direct selection tool to make it like long on these sides. We can easily make it by pen tool, but I'm not going to use pen tool for this one. I'm going to use my direct selection tool here. So let's use a text motorcycle here, then break the text, cut, paste in back. Once that is in back, let's select these two, go to envelope disorder, make with top object. You can see we can make some effect like this, but that is I think too much for my text here. So let's not do that kind of designs. Okay, let's do it but in a different way. So let's use our pen tool this time with no fill, no stroke. Let's try something new. So that's like a, like, make a line here, then copy that line to the opposite side. I think that is good. Then select these three, press, okay, I think this one is should be a bit leftward like this. Then press shift M to bring the shape builder, make the fill color black, then press here, it will fill it with black, and then press V to leave it. Now we don't need those parts, so we can simply make some space between those areas. Then I'm going to select these two text, use envelope disorder, make with top object. You can see that is looking cool, at least better than before. So let's just expand them. Whenever we are applying a effect, we need to expand it. You can see this, there is some lines we created, but we don't need them, so that is good. I'm going to make them like this, then group. For this one we are going to use it in this area maybe, or I don't know where it will look good. Okay, let's just place it like this. You have seen this kind of badge on this kind of biking t-shirt designs. I'm just making it just to fill the areas, and once we are done making that kind of designs, we can use maybe some more elements from here to give that a feel. I don't know which one will look good. Let's use this spark here, sorry, that plug here. So that's a good thing, just to fill these areas, nothing else. And then we can use this wings badge like this, take it, paste it here, and then if I double click here, I can select them individually. So I'm selecting this part to make them a group, then cut, double click here, Control F to paste in front. Now you can see this is a group, this is a group. I'm selecting these two to place it just like this, but I need to align this with the ruler area there. So I am selecting these two like this, aligning them together like that. And then if I bring this a bit closer or maybe a bit upward, it will look like a flying spark, flying plug. That is good. I am selecting this three, press shift M for shape builder. I don't need this part to be visible, so I am erasing that part. Then again I don't need that part, and it will look like that wings are in the background and making them a complete new design. So that is good. Selecting them, making them black just like this, then like this, make it group. So that is group, that is now grouped, and that is looking good, guys. I don't happy with that position of that text, so I'm going to select it because it should be like this, then it will look good. So that is now looking better than before. So guys, this is the going to be the final design for me here. Okay, I need to make some changes on this area here because this is looking little empty here, so I can simply, I can do some, add some more elements, but I am trying to not taking those vectors from that bundle, so that is I am not going to use. Let's use this one, then make a copy here, then press Ctrl D to make another copy and select this middle one, make it dashed line. It will look like the road effect, something like this, because this is a biking t-shirt design. Let's copy them, make them a group, then make another, sorry, bring them on this part, and once they are in position, select this two stroke group to expand them, because we don't want that, I don't want that to be a stroke in my design. So that is good, and then it is easily, like I can attach it with my this part this part ruler here, but that is going a bit out, just like this, that is good. Then I can select my this part to align it with my ruler, just like this. Once we are done, we can select these three to make align them center wise, and then distribute the space. That is also good. So that part is now done, and I am happy with this part. Let's just king of speed, we have some text here, so let's add another text here, because this area is not looking very good. Let's cut that part, then paste them again, then again double click to cut this part. I have a script for making this easier, but that is not, I'm not going to share that with you, because I get that from someone, and without his permission I cannot share. So I'm making it like this, born to write. You see, I hate that kind of space in my design, so I think that is looking good. Now we can make another copy of this here. Okay, no, let's not make anything else here. That is good. We can simply make this one a bit bigger like this, and I think that is not looking very bad, and it will overlap my vector, so that it is not, so it will not be very easily recognizable, just like this. Then cut, select my bike vector, open the transparency, paste in front. As you can see, this is now looking good. Okay, to be honest, I am not satisfied with the position of that, so let's not use that. Let's use this one for my text here. Milky Brush is a good font. Let's use the text like this, custom made. I'm going to make the M here, just like this, but as I don't like that M in that style, so I'm going to change the font here. Arrow Kids is a good font, so let's use custom made like this. Break the font, then again place it here, so that we can fill this area. Then let's make a ellipse here, just from this area to this area. Cut it, paste in back. Once that is in back, I can select these two, make it a group, then maybe make it a bit bigger, so that it fills in the, it stays in the center point of my ellipse. Then select them, cut, select this ellipse, open transparency, paste in front. So that's good for me. Now I have to change the position manually, so that is good for me. Okay guys, so that is, my design is now done. As you can see, this is not looking like a very, like a pre-made design. There is lots of different elements inside our design. We make them just to give it a feel like we are not using something, we are making a real good design, and then we are using a part, using that vector as a part of our design. So this is how you can use that kind of premium vectors in your design, and that is, it is not safe guys. Using premium vectors are not safe, but as you are a beginner, or we cannot just buy everything every time. So that is the reason I shared this kind of tutorial, that this is how you can work with this kind of vectors. So make them a group, this to a group, then select these three, align center wise, distribute the space. That's it. Good. Okay guys, so this is the final design for this video. It takes a lots of time, but once it is done, it is really satisfying for me. So I hope you learned something new from this one as well, and if you do, then let me know in the comment box. It will really inspires me guys to read your comments about my designs, and anything you want to know, you can make a comment. So thank you everyone, see you in the next video. Have a great time guys. Thank you.